Take your man back if he cheated on you.
It depends.
It depends on how he cheated.
Yeah, I would actually.
Yes, I would.
If he just smashed, I'll take him back.
Yes.
Hell yeah, because I'm cheating.
I have taken one back before. That's why I never will again. I've ran a man over in my mother's car before, though.
Would you take your girl back if she cheated on you?
No.
What? Hell no. Absolutely not.
No. I said it's a dub, you heard? No, fuck her. She for the streets.
No.
Fuck no. Nope. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Does it go to show you right there?
Oh, wow. The world we living in.
It goes to show you right
there. The
there.
world we living in. The world we living in. That's the way it goes. And so for when women think they can go with that tit for tat, they're telling you right there, it's live in there. If you cheat on your man, because even one of the girls said, I'll cheat back. So the thing is, it won't work the same way for you because that man will not stay with you. Yes, he wants you to forgive him. Yes, he wants you. And women think that way. Well, if he didn't really love her and he loved me, then it's okay because it wasn't emotional. It was just a physical thing. And we can't control men from being physical. They're going to look at other women. They're going to cheat on us. They're going to sleep with other women. But as long as he loved me and he's taking care of me, that's all that matters. But a man, hell no. You cheat on me, you done. They don't care how you look. They don't care how much money you got. They don't care about your status. You cheat on me and you are done.
Yeah, it doesn't work. It don't work the same way. I can tell you that much.
Nope.
And you probably don't even want a man back that you done cheated on because you just emasculated your man once you cheat on him. Because subconsciously that says that, I done the worst. I done done the worst to this guy and he's still with me. And he feels the same way. I'm taking you back. I feel less than a man because I know some man then had something that I held sacred. And he can say what you want. If you done fell in love with the woman, you held a woman as some kind of something sacred. You do. And some man have been there and smashed. And it's almost like you done ripped his heart out. That's just how I do. And it ain't like that for women for the most part. It can be, but not as deep as it is with men. And as you can see, when he ran a little test, that's how it is. That's the world we live in. Ain't gonna never change. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that shit. I ain't gonna say that. I might need to back off that a little bit. I just seen a post with two dudes standing with a little girl pregnant. Both of them had their hands on her stomach. And she don't even know who the dad is. So these little dudes will go for anything now.
Or these women.
So it might not hurt as much as it used to.
Or these women who are now indulging in these relationships where they can have multiple dudes living under one roof and they're okay with it because it's a new era now. It's saying what one man lacks, the other man can't provide. And they're okay with it because I guess for whatever reason they want to be with the woman and they know that they're inadequate in certain areas and they're okay with it. It's just flooring me the logic that they're using to make these type of relationships work. But what I hear from men, they say they never, for them, it's the vision of another man doing the things that they do to their woman. And that never leaves their head. Like they see that man actually treating her body in a manner in which they did or possibly even worse. And they say they just can't get past that. They just, that they can't get past.
Now that I think about it, I might be thinking, I might be looking at a little bit wrong, a little bit different. But a lot of these guys that would do these kind of things, maybe it's like you said, maybe they're inadequate in some kind of area, not just sexually, maybe other areas they feel like they're inadequate in. And I think that's why they get themselves involved in something like this. Like they see a certain level of girl. Listen, guys, let me let y'all up on a little game.
He going to school.
There's some game right here. Most of y'all ain't gonna believe this, and most of y'all not gonna take this as the law, but it is. If you out here running the streets, you trying to meet, you messing with all kind of women. Let me tell you this here much. you're gonna have to involve some 2s and 3s in there to get to the 8s and 9s. No man on this earth can never say they ain't had no 2s and 3s on the roster. You got to have you some 2s and 3s. That's how you get to the 8, 9s, and you probably ain't gonna ever meet no 10. But that's how you get. Well, you might not even meet no 9 for some of y'all. That's how you get to the 7s and 8s. We'll just say that. We'll just stay there. That's the game. Now you can do with it what you will, because some of y'all, you so obsessed with trying to chase after these 7s and 8s that you never catch. And the reason why you don't never catch them is because you looked over the 2s and the 3s. You can't have too many 2s and 3s now, but you looked over the 2s and 3s. That's how you get to the 7s and 8s. It's just like shooting a basketball, nigga. You ain't gonna make all the shots. You can't make all the shots. Some of y'all want to make all the shots. That's how you get trapped. That's how you get caught up. That's how come you end up with a woman that's smashing another dude. You all head over heels in love with her because your mind is set on all 7s and 8s, and no man can get all 7s and 8s. You got to be a badass dude. Well, I ain't gonna say no man. Most of the guys can't, and you probably one of them. That's game. If you keep that mindset, you'll probably end up with a 7 and 8 eventually. It's just part of the game.
I hope that just made sense to all the men. Because I know the women, we are so confused. Now, ladies, to help clear some of that up, when he was talking about the numbers, he's talking about the beauty and the quality of the woman. So those 3s and 4s meant women that they don't deem as high as 7 and 8 women. So that's what he was referring to when he was talking. He was putting them in a category of numbers based on the quality of the woman, meaning looks, her body, her mind, all those things. So just to clear that up. But hopefully it made sense to the fellas, because I'm sure to the ladies, they lost, because all women tend to think they are 5s or better. All women tend to think that. So I don't know where there's some 1, 2s, and 3s, because see, that's only something that a man would deem. What woman is going to sit back and tell you that she's a 1 or a 2? So all women, we went through this thing. Kevin Samuels went through this thing. Most of the women that were called into him would deem themselves as being greater than 5. And he said, you can't use 7. So they're going to go 8 or 9, because most women will deem themselves as least as a 7. So if you pull 7 out of the record, how many women are going to say I'm a 5 or a 6? Most women are going to then jump to an 8 or a 9.
Well, I'm just putting it down on the ground for the hungry hounds. That's all I'm doing.
And I think the issue is with that is that that's a grading scale that men have that women don't really understand, because some of them think it's just solely on their beauty, solely on their body. But typically that scale, when men are using it, it's on your beauty, it's on your body, it's on your mind, it's on your sexual track, like how many men you've been with, what type of woman, the quality. They look at all of that as a picture. And most of the time, I could tell women, if they think income ain't got nothing to do with it. So for all those women who think I got to be a boss bitch, being a boss bitch ain't got nothing to do with it when men are rating you on a scale from 1 to 10.
Well, I can tell you on average, if this is, I hate to go here. I really do.
No, you don't.
I really hate to go here. But I'm going to put it down like this here. If most of the men that hit you up and try to holler at you only want to do it after midnight, then,
No, finish it.
I'm just going to leave it right there.
Then she should know that she's what? At least under a 5?
That means you need to step your game up. That's all.
Okay.
Because some women, let me tell you something, man. Some women can step their game up. can step their game up. Just like some men can step their game up. I mean, you ain't gonna go from a 5 to a 7. That ain't gonna happen. But you can go from a 5 to a 6, or you can go from a 4 to a 5.
So why can't you go from a 5 to a 7?
That's almost that's very difficult. Most people can't do that.
Why? So it's that solely looks
I mean,
driven?
I guess if it's, well, I don't know. With the surgeries, they might can.
Exactly.
With the surgery, they might can. It can help. It can enhance a lot. But
there are women that can go
hard.
from 1s to 10s with surgery. If you got the right amount of money.
No, hell no, you ain't gonna go from no 1 to no 10.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You can walk into a surgeon.
There's
and
only
ask
so
the
much a surgeon can do to your
Sure.
face and body
Boy,
to
please.
reconstruct it. I
You
don't care.
sound crazy.
No, that
The
shit sound
surgeons
ridiculous.
if you got the money,
You ain't going.
and
You
willing,
ain't going from no 1 to no
a
10.
surgeon
That
can go
is not
take
gonna
you-
happen. Stop.
Okay, so if a surgeon
No.
can make a
The
man,
surgeon can't do nothing.
listen. If
They
a
ain't gonna
surgeon
make
can
you
make
go
a
from a
man
1
look
to a
like a
10.
woman, a
No.
man look like a woman who is deemed to be a 8 and 9. How can he not take a woman that's a 1 and make her look like a
You're
9
doing,
or a 10?
you're doing too much.
I ain't doing too much.
You're
I'm telling
doing
you the
too
facts. You look at your boy who done got this girl and fixed her up and this man and cut his thing off and made him real. If you see her, she looks like she's about a 7 or 8. And it's a man. So if I can transform a man to look attractive enough as a woman, why can't I take a woman and make her more attractive?
First of
I
all,
don't have to change her features.
First of all, that's a bad example.
Well,
And
I'm sorry.
She only going from 1 to a 10 for men that like men. But for men that like a woman, that's not gonna happen.
It can be done.
That shit ain't finna happen. I ain't even finna let you say nothing like that.
It can be done.
That shit ain't finna happen.
It can be done. With the right amount of money and the right surgeon, he can make her look like Beyonce. It can be done.
Please.